What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 2 for the first time in quite a while. Yeah, I took a pretty lengthy break from this game because I wanted to, fill my Kingdom Hearts obsession. But anyway, yeah, so if I'm honest, it's probably going to be quite a while in between recording this and putting it out there just because of all the Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff that I still have backlogged at the moment.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
And look on it, I need to look at the map more
Turn right.
because it basically said, or it basically showed me that I actually am going straight.
Left.
And man, I definitely do not remember this game being so
In 400
drifty.
yards,
I realize
right
that's
at your
not
destination.
probably a real car-related term, but whatever. Oh man. Especially for a car like this, I would think
You've
the
arrived at your destination.
steering and control and stuff like that is better. But anyway, yeah, so I'm still continuing to record stuff even when I have a significant backlog of other content, just because I want to stay ahead of the game. Not the video game, I mean the figurative, recording and having videos prepared game, obviously. Okay. But anyway, so, as I said in the last video, right at the end of it, which, by the way, I had to go and look up to make sure I knew what I said was coming next, we're doing the Super Saloons racing series, and I'm still not 100% sure why they call the cars Saloons, other than it's just, I guess, they're within a certain style, maybe also generally from a particular country of origin. If I remember right, like, there's a lot of German engineered cars within this. Yeah. But anyway, so, obvious update that I don't really need to even update you on. The beard has been shaved, and honestly, by the time you see this video, it will probably have been shaved for a while. But like I said, backlog and stuff. Anyway. Yeah, so as much fun as I had with Kingdom Hearts 3, you didn't even get to see half of the time that I spent playing it. Like, literally, it took more than that amount of time after finishing the main story of the game to do all the extra stuff. And that assumes, like, I don't end up doing any possible DLC that they may end up coming out with for it. I don't know. I haven't heard of a Kingdom Hearts game ever having DLC before, but maybe that's just me, and it's because I've missed a ton of them. But, yeah, that wound up being quite a long series, I'll admit. There was a lot of stuff going on in there, story-wise, and it makes me extra glad I didn't even try to record a, 100% run of it, because, like I said, it would have been that much time, times 2, plus even more, to get to everything in the whole game. So, heck, that would have probably made it, somewhere in the realm of about 90 episodes. I'm not doing that if I don't have to.
Well done.
Anyway, well, seems I'm not too terribly rusty in this game, even though I've left it for a while. As I record this, I'm still trying to figure out what the other game I'm gonna kind of alternate between will be. I think, you know, I kind of would prefer that it be a smaller, possibly even less popular game, or maybe something more like indie style or something. I don't know. But if you have ideas or thoughts, suggestions on that kind of stuff, let me know down in the comments section. Just know that I don't have every possible video game you can think of. Okay. I don't know why I bothered doing all that. I guess when it said it had a new point for me, for some reason, I thought maybe there was a wheel spin coming up. That's one of the things I've gotten... one of the things my memory, at least, is a little rusty on when it comes to this game, and wow. That was more of a drift than I was expecting.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Is there still, like, B for an e-brake? Doesn't seem like it. I also played the WRC6 game in between the... I don't know if it was necessarily in between the last time I recorded something for this and all the Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff, but I played that not too long ago, so remembering controls for that and just trying to now differentiate it in my mind between that and this. Yeah, so I know I kind of said this in other videos, but in case you're just watching this series of mine and none of the other stuff that I do for some unknown reason, I am kind of leaning more towards doing a lot more gaming related content on my channel. Not that I'm gonna completely forgo the you know, topical types of stuff where it's just me in front of the webcam discussing something, but oh, hello. Well, that was quite a mess. But yeah, like I said, adding some more of this stuff to my possible backlog is part of that whole idea. I don't want to say it's just outright easier for me to do these, but in terms of coming up with ideas, I don't have to try as hard on these as I do on the topical ones. Just because, I don't know. I guess there just aren't that many things in the world that bother me enough that I feel the need to talk about them, I guess. Because most of the time, that's what's going on in my mind when I'm making a topical video. So, yeah. And I think something that I've found already kind of beneficial in terms of doing these videos like this, and the way that I can just kind of hammer away at them, is that, well, okay, I built up the bigger backlog, and so partially from that, I have more time to possibly do other things too. Like, I've been working on this one, we'll just say it's a set of online classes that by the end of it, I should have like an IT support certification. And, you know, doing videos of this style and having that bigger backlog of videos more easily, I think has, you know, allowed for a little more flexibility in working with that. Although, like, the time requirements for that program, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is definitely not where I started this race. Like, this game needs to make up its mind which races it leaves me at the same spot, and which ones it takes me somewhere else. Because it seems so inconsistent, I cannot figure it out. Anyway, sorry, random tangent there, related to the game.
In 400 yards, turn
So anyway, I was talking about the timing of this IT certification program thing. Yeah, like, okay, first off, a little more about it. And part of the reason I even got into it in the first place was, oddly enough, I had first heard about it on the radio, but then looked it up online and found it was seemingly pretty legit, and definitely seems even more so now that I'm partially through it.
turn right.
Heck, I might be a significant portion of the way through it by the time you all see this video. But anyway, it says, as you're, you know, reading the general synopsis and looking up information on this program, that if you dedicate like 8 to 10 hours a week, then you should be able to complete it in 8 months. I don't think I've really put more than 6 hours into any of the given quote-unquote weeks of material. And, I mean, they give you the flexibility to do it at your own pace, as long as your own pace is quicker than what they expect of you. I think if you plan on taking it slower than that, you generally need to go into, I don't know, probably something with Coursera, which is the, like, service, I guess you'd call it, that they do it through. Probably something in Coursera where you would need to go into, like, your calendar or schedule thing and say, hey, I think I'm going to take longer than a week to do this particular set of learning. So you might be able to flex it that way as well. But for me, so far, it's been absolutely unnecessary to do anything remotely like that. Because I have, like I said, taken probably at most 6 hours to cover any given week worth of material, which they say is supposed to take 8 to 10 hours. Oh, yay, it's an off-road thing. One which I really don't know where I'm supposed to be going, and how did I manage to go through those signs, and I missed a checkpoint. Rewind. That's where I need to go, okay. I could probably fix that starting back around here. Yeah, there we go. There's the checkpoint. I was never the biggest fan of these off-road races, especially in cars that were clearly not designed to be off-road. Like this one. This is not an off-road car. What are you doing, people? Whoa. So, let's see. Can I focus enough on this and talk about the IT certification at the same time? So yeah. Like, within the first... I mean... I actually started it on during my spring break here, and began it on Tuesday, and within that week, as I said, dedicating no more than like 6 hours to any given week's worth of content, I pretty much made it all the way through week 4 within just that 1 week. And wow, this is... Okay, how did people catch up to me so quickly? And crap, there's a checkpoint over there that I need to not ignore. Oh, that's part of the problem. The GPS is saying I need to take these roads to follow this path when I'm not going on the roads. Come on, you're not gonna... Wow, okay. Alright, you know what? I suppose I have to take not being in first place every once in a while. Still first overall. Anyway, so yeah, I've been cruising right along through this IT support certification thing. Sure, I'll give the design a like. Not that I really care that much about it. Anyway, and I think that's just about all I really have to update all you folks on. Oh, hey, now I have a wheel spin available. This will be my next event. But... Oh, come on. I guess since I pressed start, I have to do the wheel spin through here now. Okay, whatever. 14,000, okay. It's something.
Have you heard the rumors?
Ooh, hello, new barn find rumor. Where does that show up if I don't press X right away?
100 yards, keep left.
I guess I already did that item on the Horizon bucket list. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish up this race set, and then... Sounds like next episode I have something to do. Yeah, and I'm realizing now that these episodes are probably going to feel really short compared to a lot of the stuff that I did for Kingdom Hearts 3, especially towards the end, because, oh man, I had multiple episodes of that were pushing close to an hour. Which, hey, if that's the kind of stuff you all want, then I will gladly do that for this game and, like, most of my other gameplay stuff. But for the time being, I think it's not such a bad idea to just have this racing series in its own video. Oh, jeez. Slick roads and stuff not helping with control of the vehicle, and drifted a little too much there. Come on. Well, this is only lap 1 of 3. I might have some more time to get ahead. We'll see. I don't like rewinding any more than I feel like I absolutely need to. Just because, I don't know. I mean, while it's certainly a nice feature to have that reduces the overall difficulty of the game, I don't know, something about it just seems... I guess it's because it feels less real. And this is a game that is certainly made to look very realistic. mean, heck, for the most part, I would say even look and feel very realistic. Other than just that one little feature of, yeah, you can totally rewind part of this race you just did. But yeah. What in the world was I talking about right before I got onto that? Yeah, so video length. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on that, if you want to see longer videos from this series or not. I mean, heck, if we're doing that kind of thing, maybe I could fit two, maybe I could fit two racing series into a single episode. Or just have it be a racing series and a group of other optional content kind of smushed together within the same episode, rather than splitting them up individually. And so, I don't know, like, I suppose that would allow for more consistency from one episode to another, but, I mean, it's not like I don't have a pattern that's easy to follow. It's racing series one episode, and then the other one do something or potentially multiple optional things, and then just get to the destination of the next racing series. And of course, having shorter episodes certainly makes the whole building up a backlog idea easier to pull off. Almost as easy as winning that race was.
Another big win.
And there we go. Won by 8 points.
That's it. You just keep ticking off these championship wins.
To unlock the finale, win 8 more championships. Alright. So that means we've probably got about, what, 16, 17-ish episodes left to go? Which will put this definitely at less than Kingdom Hearts 3 had. But anyway, so, let me just see if I can find
Okay, guys,
the info on that barn find rumor.
Gather at the hub when you're ready to move on, and we'll head on to the next destination.
Blah, blah, blah. Is it gonna... Oh, okay, so it just shows up here. Hopefully this little road trip will take us closer. I imagine it's got it, because Castelletto is, like, pretty much the bottom right corner of the map. Anywhere else, even if it's just, like, over this way, or over here, pretty much anywhere would be closer, unless we went to the complete opposite corner, which would make absolutely no sense. So, anyway, I imagine next episode we'll start with this here road trip to, oh, it says where we're going, to Montalino, which would put us back up here. Okay. I can do with that. So we'll go back up here to Montalino, and then see about this whole barn find rumor thing. And time allowing, maybe try and fit something else in too. But anyway, so I suppose I'll keep this paused so nobody crashes into me. So I suppose for now, at least in terms of this episode, that does it. So, as always, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Just look down in the description for info on different ways to keep up and interact with my YouTube channel, my other social media stuff, anything that you want to know or questions you have. All that info, just look down in the description or leave a comment under that, and you should find all you need to know. So... yeah. I should clarify, maybe. When I say all you need to know, that is, of course, limited to all that I know. But don't ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. Or, I mean, if you ask a question and I don't have the answer to it, then I will probably tell you as such. And I apologize in those cases. But anyway, rambling tangents, yay. So, that's it. I hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. But until then, stay cool, people.